Hey guys, and happy Halloween, aka just a giant orgy for all college students. I was planning on filming a thrifted Halloween costume video this week, but my car decided to randomly stop working. So for now, I've just been Googling how to fix it and hoping for the best. So I suppose in the true spirit of last minute Halloween costumes, I've put together a couple costumes for this video just with stuff that I already own. This first costume I think is a lot of fun and something that I haven't seen a whole lot of people doing before. It's Miley from the... when was it? 2015 VMAs? I don't know, y'all know which one it is. The one where her butt did the thing. That image of Miley's butt is just forever emblazoned on my eyeballs. I'm just wearing this nude slip dress that came with a sheer piece that I bought, but if you don't happen to have that, a nude bra and underwear would also work. Hair and makeup is pretty simple. I just put my hair into those iconic space buns and then put on a red lip because that was what she was wearing at the VMAs. Also, it's worth noting that if you plan on sticking your tongue out throughout the evening, the red lipstick may transfer to your chin. I honestly don't know how Miley does it. For props, ideally if you had a hammer or a wrecking ball on you, you could use that and lick it throughout the night, but I just had a screwdriver, which I learned also does not taste good. Also use a teddy bear as a prop if you want to low-key molest it throughout the evening, but I care too much about my stuffed animals to traumatize them like that. You also definitely run the risk of people mistaking you for a nudist alien, but just keep that in mind. The second costume I think is a lot of fun, and that is Princess Leia. I realize that my costume isn't exactly spot on here, but I tried to take some of the elements from the movie and work it into whatever I already own. I just happen to have this white two-piece set, which admittedly is a little bit boho for Leia, but you know, you gotta make it work. What I liked about it is that it has these swooshy bell sleeves, which are similar to what she wore in the movie. And I think it was originally supposed to be off the shoulder, but I put the shoulders up to kind of create a more conservative look because she is wearing a turtleneck in the movie. But basically, if you have any full white ensemble, I think it could work. For hair, I obviously did the iconic Leia buns. Super simple. I just put my hair into two braids and then rolled them up into little buns and pinned them in place. If your hair is too short for that though, I think they do sell the Princess Leia buns at Halloween stores. I also happen to have a prop gun, which I think helps complete the outfit and just made for some fun and awkward posing opportunities, but it's definitely not necessary to pull off the costume. My third costume idea is Blair Waldorf. I recognize that a lot of people will just think that you're a schoolgirl, but the true Gossip Girl fans will know. For this, I just pulled together the most Blair-inspired items that I already own. So that happened to be a green plaid flannel, a circle skirt, these bow block heels, which I feel like are super preppy and super Blair, and then some knee-high socks, which originally were actually over the knee, but I just folded them down. For my hair, of course, I had to have a headband. This one, luckily enough, also matches my flannel. And then for my hair, I just curled it and left it down because I feel like luckily my hair is already kind of like Blair's. This costume is definitely more on the dorky side, but I think it is so adorable and it made me smile a lot, and that is Arthur the Aardvark. If you had a childhood, you know who that is. For this, I just put a white button up underneath a yellow sweater, and then I happen to have these vintage Levi's, which kind of are the loose fit that Arthur wears in the show, and put on some white Converse as well. Also, just something about this outfit makes me want to dance like I'm a mom in her 40s named Sharon. For the ears, if you happen to be a little bit more crafty than me, you can make his little Aardvark ears on a headband, but in all honesty, I was kind of being lazy, so I just put my hair up into buns that loosely imitate his ears. If you have oversized or round glasses, that can also make a good addition to this costume, although I don't find it necessary. And if you're a true memester, you can wear headphones with your outfit and pretend like you're listening. Overall, I think this one is so precious and great if you live in a colder climate where you actually need to wear like more than 2 square feet of clothing every day. This next one is admittedly a little bit basic, and that is Sandy from Grease. I feel like a lot of people do this now, but it's honestly such an easy costume to put together. I'm just wearing the off-the-shoulder top that I'm wearing right now and I wear in like all of my videos. Some black skinny jeans, although if you have leather pants or disco pants, that works even better. To cinch in my waist, I throw on a black belt. Basically the thickest belt you have possible is best for this outfit. Then I throw on a leather jacket that I've owned for a bunch of years and some high-ass stilettos. Hers in the film are red, but I don't happen to own any red shoes, so I feel like whatever stilettos you own work really well. I actually wore this outfit out to frats last Halloween, to the detriment of my feet, which are probably still destroyed from that night. For my makeup and hair, I just threw on a red lip and then kind of tossed my hair as much to the side as it would possibly go. If you happen to own a really small curling iron and want to go all out, I would definitely recommend doing those tiny little tight curls across your entire head. This last costume is probably the most questionable, and it is Trinity from The Matrix slash a generic spy lady slash dominatrix. I picked up this leather coat a couple weeks ago in the thrift store, and thanks to the 90s, I feel like they're not that hard to find when you're thrifting. But if you don't have one, I would recommend just kind of wearing as much leather as you possibly own. Throughout a lot of the movie anyway, she's just wearing a leather tank top and leather pants, so if you have either of those items, you could definitely make it work. She also wears some pretty clunky boots, so if you have Doc Martens, that would be perfect for this outfit. Unfortunately, I don't, so I just kind of threw on my most steampunky goth shoes possible, which are these boots from Forever 21. Sunglasses are definitely key for this outfit, and mine aren't really spot on for her character because I didn't have a chance to go thrifting, but I feel like it would be super easy to find the kind of narrow 90s style that she wears in the movie. To try to recreate her hair, I just did a severe side part and then pulled my hair back as tight as I possibly could. If you really want to commit to it, I would recommend just like schlacking your hair down with a bunch of hair gel, or just like dunking your head in water before you go out for the night to get that kind of wet look that she has in the movie. And those are all the costumes that I have to show you guys, but I realized that a big part of finding a last minute costume is just having enough ideas that you can find a costume that works with what you already have in your wardrobe. So I made a little list of honorable mentions, which I will go through kind of rapid fire right now. So Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. All you would need for this are a pair of black spandex and a tank top, and ideally you would already have gun holsters from another Halloween costume or something like that. You could also be nerdy Taylor Swift from the You Belong With Me music video, which is iconic. Basically, if you just have an old white t-shirt laying around, some felt tip markers, and some basic art skills, you can recreate her shirt from the video. If you have a red dress and a photo frame, you could be Jess from New Girl, Carrie from Carrie, Cher from Clueless, any of the Mean Girls, Frida Kahlo, especially if you have like a red scarf and a flower headband, that could work really well. Ariana Grande, especially if you have long straight hair and like an oversized puffer jacket that you can wear in that really like extra way that she does. Rosie the Riveter, which I feel like people are every year. You could also be the Joker, especially because I know a lot of oversized blazers are in this year, so you might have already bought one for this season and then could just wear that, do the lipstick thing, and you'll be good to go. And my last two ideas are Alice in Wonderland if you're blonde and you have a light blue dress, and Kim Possible, who's always a badass. So those are all my Halloween costume ideas. I hope you guys have a fabulous and spoopy time, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!